And the next is comma, colons, and semicolons punctuation rule. So if you see, commas are one of the most commonly used punctuation marks. They have a number of uses. Here are the most common. That is, when you separate to separate three or more words in a list, we use commas. For example, the cars are red, blue, and green. So here to like differentiate the colors of cars, we use, there are cars red, comma, blue, comma, and green. Okay, so commas are one of the most commonly used punctuation. They have a number of uses. So one thing is to separate three or more words in a list. And the next use of the comma is to separate independent clauses that are linked by a conjunction. To separate the independent clauses that are linked by a conjunction. For example, I ate toast for breakfast, but I wanted English muffins instead. So here I ate toast for breakfast. It is a independent clause where it gives a complete meaning. There I use comma and with the conjunction but I continue. But I wanted English muffins instead. So that is a dependent clause which dependent on the I ate toast for breakfast. So the second use is to separate independent clause, we use comma. And the third one is to initiate a quote. She said, comma. So while we write direct and indirect speeches, we use this. And to separate a day from a year, we use commas. To separate numbers, we use commas. And more on. And the next one is colon. So colons are used far less commonly than most of the other punctuation marks. So where do we use? So to introduce a list that comes after an independent clause. So to list something we use comma. Then to introduce a word that is emphasized, we use comma. For example, this is the only formula of water. So I use colon, then I tell it is H2O. Okay, and next is the next use of the colon is as part of a dialogue between two or more people. So Juliet, example, Juliet colon Romeo, Romeo, uh, wherefore are thou, question mark. So here when somebody is, if it is a dialogue form, we use colon. Okay, so these are few usage of comma and colons in the use of punctuations. The next one we'll discuss about the quotation. Okay, we'll discuss about the quotation mark. So in quotation mark, we have two types of quotations. One is single quotation mark and double quotation. The next is double quotation mark. So they vary in their usage and perform different functions in a sentence. Like for example, single quotation mark, also called inverted commas, are mainly used to quote names, book titles, movie titles, characters, and specific terms that are given more importance than usual. For example, we finally found the quote. Okay, so single quotation where we use. So in the above example, the code is placed within single quotation mark as it specifically refers to a particular code that they should have been looking for a long time. Okay, so the next one is double quotation mark. So where do we use? So double quotation marks are chiefly used to quote something someone said in their exact words as indirect speech. They can also be used to cite something that is written or said by another person or author. So, for example, I had a dream. I had a dream. Okay, so I put it in inside double quotation. Said Martin Luther King. The next example is Nick said, comma. So the real words of Nick is will be the following. So we put double quotation for the original words of Nick. So Nick said, comma, I enjoy watching musicals. Okay. So I enjoy watching musical is the real words uttered by Nick. So we put double quotation for this sentence. Okay. So that is the use of quotation. So using quotation mark in a sentence, the first and most fundamental rule to be followed when using quotation mark is that you have to close the quotation marks. You can never leave quotation marks open, as they are always used in pairs. Okay, so that is all about single quotation and double quotation. The next punctuations, we'll discuss in the next video about the usage of punctuation marks.